Hey there, welcome to a new video. NASKO has dropped a game-breaking new tool, the diffuser, which can blur or diffuse your sounds. And in today's video, I want to demonstrate this to you and show you what it can do and how you can use it. And let's get right into it. Diffuser runs via plug data like all NASKO devices, and you can download plug data, which is open source, for free on the internet. You can get the diffuser on NASKO's Patreon alongside all the other amazing tools he has put out over the last couple of years. When you have open diffuser, you can switch between two skins, this white focused one or this darker one, and both look amazing and you can easily switch between them. And when, let's say, you have selected the black one and you open plug data the next time, the black one automatically gets selected, which is pretty neat. But let's stick with the white one for the video. In total, there are three main knobs, as you can see here. The time knob in the center, the window on the left, and the randomization button on the right. First, I will show you what it sounds like on a saw wave, and then we'll explain what these knobs are actually doing. The saw wave sounds like this, and when we enable the diffuser, it sounds like this. So you can already hear a difference. And let's tweak some knobs and see what happens. The time knob controls the center delay time of the diffusion, which means when we have a really short delay time, the diffusion effect is also quite short. And when we increase it, it gets more massive. And we also have to consider the latency, because when the time gets increased, the latency obviously also increases. And to compensate for this latency, you can press Control and then move the time button, and you can see that the latency on the right automatically syncs with it. So it basically shifts the audio back in time. And the latency compensation only happens until 200 milliseconds. Let's have a look on the left with the window button. This is basically just volume shaping. So this works like an envelope at the beginning and at the end of the diffusion effect. On the lowest position, it's really narrow. You can hear that the diffusion effect gets automated in basically and has its peak in the center. And you can increase this area in the center where the maximum of the diffusion is happening with this knob, so it goes for a longer period of the time. The randomization knob on the right randomizes the phases of the impulse response for this diffusion. So you can come up with different sounding tones and just stick with the one you like the most. So you can hear these are sounding different every time you hit random. And of course, there's also a mix knob, so you can mix in the signal to your likings. It's also important to say that this does not change the stereo image. When we have a look at the stereo tool, without the diffusion, it's mono, and with the diffusion, it's still mono. So this is awesome. So this does not create stereo information. This only creates diffusion and keeps the stereo behavior of your sound. Now let's have a look at 3 more examples. In total, I have prepared 4 sounds. And the next sound is a bass loop. This is a sound from my Modal Notes inspired track Shadow Lord, which is on SoundCloud. And it sounds like this without diffusion. So basically just quarter notes. And with diffusion, which I put before 4 of the effects of the post-processing, it sounds like this. And when we press random, we get different tones. This is amazing, right? We can also increase the window again. Press random. And get different tones. Of course, we can also change the time again, enhance it maybe, so it's way bigger. And you hear what it's doing. On the lowest setting, it sounds like this. Still sounds a bit different each time. And when we increase it, we get a more drastic difference. This is amazing when you want to diffuse your basses. And it does not change the stereo image. It basically keeps the sound and adds the cleanest diffusion possible. Alright, now let's also have a look at the drum loop. I have a NASKO break loop right here. And when we load on the diffuser, we can again point out the effect. Now with latency compensation, randomize the phases, quarter time again. And this is a really creative effect for percussive stuff like that, because you can completely transform it. Let's say we want this to be completely maxed out and come up with a crazy sound, which we can use in a different context, maybe as a background effect or colorize it with an prism or chroma. It sounds like this now. So basically like a wall of noise. So that's pretty cool. And now last an arpeggio, also from NASKO. And when we add the diffusion, we can diffuse the sound. This is insanely clean. Now with the maxed out time again. So you can almost turn this into a pad. And it still sounds super clean. And that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think of the diffuser in the comments, and also make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And see you in the next video or live stream. Have a great day and goodbye.